Oh, it's good to be back. At least got one of them. Bitch ass. Always gotta do something to Timmy's pigeons, man. I wonder, chat, where do you think we're meant to start the quest at? Give me a lucky guess. Special story mode. This is the right quest, right? Like, yeah. Crimes 1 and 2. Yes, it is. Okay. Into the special story mode. Oh. Oh my god, look at it.
The city is all decked out. Oh, it's beautiful. Festival season.
Gotta love
no
Windbloom, man.
Which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
We probably should. Oh, things are still loading in.
Paimon.
This is gonna be great.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes.
Aw,
the people
dang
of
it.
Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But...
Oh, but?
But...
Commission? Money?
Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Oh?
Take a look around, huh?
I mean, there's what's-her-face, and those two.
It's finally Windbloom. And here
Beatrice,
I am
there you
ruining
go.
everything.
Uh-oh.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Oh, that's romantic. You know, small
Stargazing?
things.
Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Yeah, a
Something's
bit
off with
rocky.
Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
It is a bit weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
What's going on?
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What
Huh?
is it? Is there something wrong?
Oh, I swear to God, if there's a cheating scandal, I gotta freak.
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Brother. Okay. So we starting off like this. I did not expect... Did not expect that.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Oh, mate, at this point you're more than best friends. The community thinks so too.
Off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in
That's
other
kinda
nations for a
weird.
bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over.
No. Yeah, maybe there's just
So,
he had like a
is
little
this what you
kink, a
meant
few
by
kinks that they gotta, you
unusual,
know, straighten out and all that stuff. Right?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh.
Oh.
It's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Hey, Miles.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
Okay, is there some sort of like sickness
I
or
know
something
a
going
knight should
around?
Be stronger than this.
Like, what's going on?
But I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
Oh boy.
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a
Mhm.
doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
Okay.
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
Oh, what you meant to
Sorry,
see?
this is for me to figure out.
No,
It
we
is
can work it out
Windbloom
together,
after
you know.
all. Anyway, I have
Talk it
patrol to
through it,
finish.
you know.
Until next time, you two.
Okay. Yep. Till next time, I guess.
Huh. Is it something in the air,
Hmm.
it
Oh
appears
no.
Miss Donna is also out of sorts. Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Oh.
But Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
Yeah, I was about to say. Is she like moved
That's what
on
I
or
thought,
something?
too. But
So
she
then something
seems
is
to have
definitely
changed
wrong.
her mind.
At least she finally realized that, I don't know, she's worth more or so. Oh
Hmm.
no.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh.
It's the
Now that
boy.
I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Okay, that's kind of funny. Like, obsessed with one brother, and then has decided to move on to the other. Oh boy. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a
Damn.
happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear. But first, a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master D-Luke was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that?
Everyone knows about it, Donna.
Master D-Luke came into the
Everyone.
city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Yeah, no, we're in a parallel universe. There has to be. Like, something's
If I
going
had
on.
to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I understand, and I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies. But I do need to see to some business, so I'll take my leave. Look at him go.
Here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Yeah, it's been like a rough few months, you know, with the whole Natland thing, but yeah, we're fine, we're all good. The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
You know, we
So,
could
you said you were looking for
go
us.
somewhere. Yeah, what's going on? Yes. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Alright. I've got a lot of questions as to what... what is going on here? We don't use stairs here in Mondstadt. Headquarters. I know I could just teleport to the top of him, but... the top of the headquarters, but no. Let me enjoy my climbing around Mondstadt yet again. Hello. I was meant to go here, right? Okay, sweet. Damn, I was just trying to see where I was meant to go. my god.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
Yay! Hi, Eula. Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Yeah, fact.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Who are you? Allow me. You have note, captain of the second company. Not even... Skirion? Skiron? Yeah, I'll go with that. Captain of third company. Eula, captain of fourth company. And me, of course, captain of the ninth company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Alright. Oh, Jean.
Jean!
Hello.
Traveler, I'm on. Thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Ah, yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial. There it
A
is.
trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the church. Okay. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. Don't judge me on my English here. I'm bad at English. In today's case, requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means
Oh boy.
it's a serious one.
Albedo!
So, do you need our help?
Wait, what'd you do? Goddamn. Hold on, the group of people we saw in the corridor just now. Ah, there you go. There was someone missing. Yeah, where's Albedo?
Right. He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
For a reason. A keen observation, traveler. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
He is indeed. Jean, it's time. Understood. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. Alrighty. Yep. We're back to trials. Hey. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Please sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. I want to know more about this apparent, if I remember correctly, murder case. Oh boy. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Ginhilder, close enough, I think, I'm sorry, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as successor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
One would think so. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. What did you do? What sins did you commit? Yeah. Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. Identities of the victims are still unknown? Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Ms. Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Oh, they have him as his lawyer. Great.
Ready to proceed.
Ms. Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Yep, there it is.
Murder?
Albedo?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Brother.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Beatrice. Was that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
Looked like.
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination.
Okay.
I was terrified, thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Brother. Why are you looking at her like that? I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Thanks, Dahlia. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
Oh boy.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
Okay,
The
and?
same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
It could be. And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? Oh, okay, Albedo. You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless,
Yeah, true.
I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Oh boy. Is that why
I
D-Luke's
now
here?
call the second witness to the stand.
For night.
Wait, that's...
D-Luke, isn't it? Yep. D-Luke Ragenvinder. Great. Just great. Please tell the court what you saw. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call
look
that
at his
a
face.
coincidence?
Look at D-Luke's face, bro. They gotta fix that, I swear to God. I would only inquire as to what Mr. D-Luke was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Yeah, it's really not looking good for Albedo here, I'm just saying. Master D-Luke, as a well-respected figure in Mondstadt, I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
A box? And this is... what looks like the teeth and a femur of a human. Okay, never mind. More than just a box. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Master D-Luke. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere. Oh,
These
God.
remains suggest an
Here we
accelerated
go.
rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Oh God, not, no, please no.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies.
I'm gonna pull some more
The light
Full Metal
also
Alchemist
explains
shit.
how the witnesses were
Come
able to
on,
get a clear view
man.
of the events in the dark.
So that's your angle? Alchemy? A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with the student Sucrose. The 2 were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data, and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Mr. Albedo present. That's right, we were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Uh-oh. Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time?
Oh,
Sounds
God.
like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Not really. Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Oh, Sucrose. I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Oh, I see. And I'm afraid your alibi cannot be sustained. You understand? Yes. I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. but the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence.
Oh, God.
The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Okay. A correspondence? Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact,
Damn, they
delving
go in
deeper
through his
into Dragonspine
mail.
has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Uh-oh. Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Oh, Albedo. Oh, this is not looking good for you. I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
Albedo. Albedo.
No, it can't be true.
Albedo, come on. I can't believe
A
it.
guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Surely it's another Albedo clone, right? Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive on the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains. The court finds the defendant guilty. People in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. I mean, yeah, it all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, that the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that?
Oh, that's
It has
right!
to be a nightmare.
Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy, but that has something to do with the case. I was about to say, yeah, the secret of his origin is what. Yeah. But what, following in Rhindaughter's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worst.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She's always been here. I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. Yes, you're needed at Star's Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
Is it Venti? You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Oh, it's the boy, isn't it? Now, the current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over... Oh, we can review. You know what? Yeah. Yep. Even though we didn't play this. Even though we didn't play this event. Shadows amidst snowstorms review. Yep, this is about the Albedo event. We learned that, yep, he's a synthetic human being, and we fought the Albedo clone. Yep. Turned into a giant
Melusines are
whopper
beautiful
flower.
creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
Yep. Enjoyed watching that. At Star Snatch Cliff. Yeah. Oh, it feels nice just venturing around Mondstadt again. Okay. Wind current. Beam me up. Oh, wait, hang on. Like a shortcut. Whee! Oh. He's there. Alright. Let's go see. Have I been lied to?
Ah, traveler, Paimon! I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Yes! Oh, there's good in the world.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
The animo, the bard twink is back. He can't be heard. Hey, Dahlia.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is...
The twink.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, deacon of the Church of Favonius.
Oh, I'm
and
so
herald of
happy
the
that
Animal Archon Barbados.
Erica is back.
Not gonna forget next time, right?
And I'm pretty sure that Eula was also muted, so glad that she's back too.
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Oh, okay, so you do know his identity. I mean, yeah.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything.
Oh, it's so nice to hear
the god
Venti.
needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand.
Yes,
I believe
information.
you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Ah, well, I knew from the moment Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off.
Oh, I can imagine.
The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Yeah.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend.
What do you know about the situation, Venti?
Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
It's about like, surely Venti knows a lot more. You know, being the Archon of this fucking nation. This is the nation of wind right now, Venti. Come on, surely you know something.
The minute we got here, something was off.
Yeah, it felt like the Twilight Zone, to be honest, when we first arrived back in Mondstadt. Not gonna lie.
I picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Theodore seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
Yep. And Takaya now, apparently.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Hey, it was nice.
Just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say.
A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such
Okay.
cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate.
Hmm.
If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
You could just say, hey, help us out here. We were going to anyway. You know, just say it to us.
Our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Exactly.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right?
Correct.
You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold! A bomb!
Wait. I was about to say, that is valid? I swear to God, Venti.
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So it's still a bomb. So it was a bomb. No, it's not. Still. You can't randomly pull out something that's a Dodo card and expect us not to flinch. We've hung out with Klee before.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
Communication device?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days.
Oh, did you take this from Alice?
Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat.
Oh, sweet, we'll do our best.
That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
I just remembered that we use that later on in the story. I vaguely remember stuff from the program. Alright. Bunk. Alright. Oh. Yes, return to special story mode, please. I actually like the special story mode stuff. Like focus mode. I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Oh my god, we were just talking about that.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
This version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone, but Barker once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. So Barker knows too? Question mark? Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? Private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Hey! Traveler, I'm on. Perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Like Jean said after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. Oh boy, no. I don't want to investigate another case. God, do you want us to join the joint investigation? No, we'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help in his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I know you'll get to the bottom of this, Traveler. You've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Well, then he goes to prison. Then you will have done Mondstadt great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on Oh my god, yeah, we get access to the second floor. Go. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, it feels nice to be actually walking up here. Oh, nice. Nice. Alright.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Alright.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Yep, alchemy, potions, alchemy stuff. Alright, I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck.
Right back at ya.
Oh, we'll be fine. This isn't now first goddamn court case.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
I was about to say, if I see those fucking bubbles with the goddamn magnifying glass. Oh, but this one's a bit more interactive. I like this. There's a stack of books on the desk, mostly relating to alchemy and environmental science and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have S-shaped or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow!
Right.
These books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Huh. Under the book. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. Resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer it sounds too hollow, almost like there's a hidden compartment.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk!
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Give me the paper. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces a significant amount of life energy combined, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the result of the refinement was startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the blank project, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests the dragon spine could be involved somehow. No, don't take me back there, please. Please don't tell me I have to go back to fucking dragon spine, bro. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? Yep, English. No, that can't be. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. Two have marked locations correspond to the crime scene, and the third appears to be a dragon spine. Of course it does. Where in dragon spine? It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in the last location. Or at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
We're gonna have to go to Dragon Spine, aren't we? Oh. Okay. A little phone call.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh my god.
Oh, we found stuff, alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh?
Share what you learned with Venti.
Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden.
Hmm.
If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could
Yeah, it was something, alright.
closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the notes also sounded
Then
like
it comes
him.
down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
You know what? Yep, I do.
Yeah, he's our friend.
I will trust Albedo. Don't make me goddamn regret it.
If he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts.
Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him?
Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Hey, yo.
That's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important.
I don't like that.
We should check out the marked location.
Where were you in that? You gonna like tell us? Like tell him to like go away? Like, what's that? Oh, you can actually see that to the bottom. Who needs stairs? This room, right? Wait, go to the location. Wait, so we were meant to. Nope. Oh, we're meant to go outside. I thought we had to go to Jane's office. Oh, I don't know anymore. Oh, no, never mind. We're just gonna go straight to Dragon's Spine. Yep. We're here. We can just fly down. I haven't had to come here in a while. Great. Good to be back, Dragon Spine. It really isn't.
Water's natural self-cleansing mechanisms.
Really is not.
Human activity tends to reduce snow's purity, so do not consume it.
But what if I want to consume snow? But what if I want to? Villette. Alright. I'm at the location. It's marked down on the map. Okay, maybe I'm looking for something specific then. Oh, there. Okay, sweet.
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Alright. Let's see this. Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. Remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole is completely empty and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up.
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? Now do we go report this to Jean? Yep, now we can. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
Just making him look more and more guilty. Complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Ask for a retrial? There's still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearances of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
Jean, if the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be opened to the public. And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Yeah, positivity. Well said. When that time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. I don't like that Miles is just doing all this. Like, I don't like that. Oh, dude. So going to what I remember from the special program, I feel like we're gonna get to this trial. It's going to, like, start. And then the Abyss is going to attack. Zhongli, I cannot do this right now. I am in the middle of something. Alright.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Yep, we stood here for 2 days. Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Alright. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhildir, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. I feel like we got, like, a little bit more people now. Ms. Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Oh boy.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Okay. Hanselman, male, 46 years old, marital status single, occupation hunter, Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. DeLuke found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words,
yeah, it's really not looking good for Albedo.
Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master DeLuke saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Oh? Why?
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master DeLuke. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master DeLuke in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation.
I
Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. Court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
Something is really rubbing me the wrong way, bro.
Two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
A special investigator has also uncovered some relative evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the...
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence we found in Albedo's office. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does the map belong to you? Oh, Albedo. You the one who marked these locations. Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I always have, I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that, but I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
So what, he didn't murder them? He didn't murder anyone, but took pieces of bodies? That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything? He mentioned a brushing off the snow. That's supposed to be a hint? We have to go back to that place in Dragonspine? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found Dragonspine. Traveler, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? And I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yeah? Tell us what you found. You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found at Dragonspine. I love these little these screenshots. I really do like it. Whenever we kept in, the home was gone and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. Everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? God damn it, no! The second marked location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where G-Luke saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male. G-Luke described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. G-Luke found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get D-Luke's attention. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. A human remains. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen. And the witness account suggests that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's the killer? The third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There was also claw marks around the outside. There was no body or any remains whatsoever. The human remains? Makes sense. Second marked location? Albedo marked these three locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The hole dug in each area certainly seems big enough, but unlike the first two locations, there are claw marks around the hole in the third location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole at the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Albedo's identity. Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he's the Crichton Prince's, Crichton Prince. Still don't know how to say that word, even though it's been said multiple times. Oh, in the past. A synthetic human created by one of the five sinners, Gold Rhindaughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will towards humanity. He also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can stand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. I swear to God, if an Albedo clone has come back to life and trying to frame Albedo, I swear to God. Associate with the ecosystem? Count on Dragonspine. I almost forgot Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we weren't the only ones. Someone who looks exactly like— God damn it. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. So I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results will raise a few questions. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Unless did he take the body out and bury the different things in different areas? Allow me to respond to the Traveler's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha. Deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those three locations. What? Oh, God damn it, Albedo. There were indeed bodies at each location, but I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Yep, Eula was there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain. Third location marked on the map. Eula was there.
The traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area.
Come on, let's go.
If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong. I want to know what's up with that adventurer's corpse.
After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
Even though Yellow's trying to... If you let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, blonde hair, and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So, someone who happens to look exactly like him. So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. Oh, so he's what, going to admit that it was a creature? I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What? Everyone! I brought her!
Wait a minute. Oh, son of I knew there was something wrong about her. She was rubbing me the wrong way. This is the real one, isn't it?
Wait,
You're a fake.
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Okay. Order! Order in the court! Need Nouvellette, brother. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because this is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon. Durin. Okay. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle, and, with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach. Unsuccessful iteration of the homunculus project.
Homunculus? Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus?
Yes.
Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Wait, was this a whole trap for this person? The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Oh. Oh, get wrecked.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
Oh, there's been a bunch of imposters.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
Or is it just one imposter? Oh, she's been influencing them, hasn't she?
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Oh, you're done. You're done. I thought it was all over for Albedo for a second. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or, I should say, all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force and appearance you can change at will. And here you stand, formless one paralyzed to act? Because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Oh.
Come on, let's go!
Oh. They aren't just accomplices. Oh, you really think?
They're shielding the imposter!
You really think? She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your
There
way.
are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Oh, I have fought a war. I will fight everyone here.
Oh. Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
This is not what I was expecting. Okay. I'm guessing this is where the big fight is? It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. That is true. We have not actually talked to Albedo since coming here. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Okay. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Deluge picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Got it. Why did it involve the plan? Indeed. Follow me. I was thinking that he did do stuff, but also didn't. It was all just a plan. Oh. Yep, here are the monsters.
How are there monsters in the city?
There are all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not, we've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
Oh, great. The top of the city wall. Oh, God. This is just giving me Natland flashbacks. I swear to God. Yep, there's the red barrier around the map. You got Jean and Mona. Okay, so let's go this way. Back. Oh. Hey, Venti. I was here for a fight. Apparently not. Unless.
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens.
Brother, it's about time. I think we can proceed as planned.
I agree.
Oh, so even Venti wasn't on it?
It's been a while since I dealt with something this big.
You know what? Yeah, fair.
Oh, it's gonna be pretty exhausting.
Oh, don't worry. I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Fucking goddamn alcoholic, bro.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know?
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced.
Oh god, the power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies as I monitored the situation on Dragonspine. I noticed that many who ventured there came back So, we're under the influence, some were under the influence of Durin's powers, but the least fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters. Oh. Who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. So you're telling me that those fakers got eaten by monsters? That they're the monsters that ate the people who they impersonate. Wait, They were under the influence of Durin's powers, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Oh, okay, yep, never mind. Not all of them were monsters just made be under the power of Durin. Yep, got it. Most of those who were replaced, I was about to say, did Donna get just consumed by maybe, who knows? Nope, influence. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there's no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bones. I just need to know who was eaten by a monster and who wasn't.
The Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
Got it. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data to the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger Whopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of a gardener. I remember. I kind of remember. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In this pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopperflower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day. Which was the one that we saw at the end, who was watching us the whole time. Got it. At one point, there was something hidden in that hole we found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monster dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Oh boy. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to see.
You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius head. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control.
Okay, yeah. And none of them were eating replaces much, just Durin's power. It was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash their power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
I mean...
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
Okay. We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That could give the Knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate the thing.
Yes.
Right?
So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it.
Power of Animo. Look at the wind. Off the wind goes. Oh, another song. Oh.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
It looks, it really looks like there's 2 of them. There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Oh, okay. So, like, wind communication. I love that. Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the site.
Or is it the little communication devices?
Heading over now.
No, it's on the wind.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication!
Oh, I
How's
love that.
Even possible?
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
God damn it, Paimon.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness the traveler, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot.
God damn it, dude. Alright. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas.
Thanks, friend. May the Animo Archon protect you.
Oh.
I've got things covered here.
Oh, go on, Venti. Oh. We're going on a trip, it looks like. Oh, wait, are we just seeing different... Boy. I like being in the middle of... Oh, I didn't even get to... I misclicked. God damn it. I didn't even get to finish reading it. Oh, look who it is. Oh. Ah, yes. D-Luke coming in to save his brother. Please. Please let this be the day. Phew. That was a close one. I suppose things are in order, Master D-Luke. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Yeah, sure, bud. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Alright, tell me, when did you notice something was off? The first trial? Ah, because of the fake Crotha? Oh, no, because of you. What, me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough. No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master D-Luke. When do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it. Oh, wait. Oh, hell yeah.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Oh, I love this. Oh, and the fact they give him Wolf's gravestone is so good.
Time for retribution.
Oh, I tried to dodge that. Listen, I play too many other games where the dodge mechanic is... It's just there, okay?
Frostbite.
Nope. Oh, I love that. We get to play as, like, a bunch of the other characters from Mondstadt. Please. If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. Made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control. Don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held this. Oh. Damn. The man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Oh, and I want to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work, as always. See you soon. Alright, you two have your brother time. Your happy brother time fighting off monsters. Who do we have next? Oh, okay, it's official. We've got some knights patrolling there. We've got Barbara and Rosaria. Well, okay. They're playing by the church. Get close to the injured knights of Favonius and use Barbara's elemental skill to heal them.
Let the show begin. Hi.
We have Lawrence and Swan, okay. Guy. Okay, he's good. And we have Huffman and Otto. Okay. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? I just ran out of it. I have to wait for the cooldown. There we go.
I'll protect us. Oh, hi.
Okay. Talk to the Knights of Favonius. Alright. It's like little, mini games doing this. Alright. You should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others who need to get back to the front line, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I didn't really know how all this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Oh no, did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting. So I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine. And he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city is going to be in danger. Yes, but the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect them. Oh, but then who will protect you? Oh, first we have the two brothers, and now we have the sisters? Come on, man. Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Oh, do we have to heal more people? Or okay, we're moving on. Okay, Mona and Jane. Oh, let's go, Noelle. Oh, Bennett. He's trying his best. And we got Amber and Nika. Same here, prepare for battle. On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. Looks like we've got 25 Pillar Trolls, 2 Blazing Axe Middle Trolls, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Oh. Who are we this time? Are we back to ourselves, or...? Oh, we're playing as Amber. Fend off the monsters. Okay.
Go, Fairy Penny!
Oh, I should have stayed up top. Oh, Amber, I haven't played you since I got you. All the way at the start. Oh no. Oh, I am eating shit. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is terrible. I know there's one like right behind me, but I'm fine. It'll be fine. Oh, I used to be good with bow characters. What happened?
I'll race you there.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not good at any bow character. And I don't think slimes are meant to be like that. Oh, my cat.
All units are now in position.
Okay.
Bertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so... Aw, Mika. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know, Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright? She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. So that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the Knight's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Apparently, goddamn. Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Oh. Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack.
Oh, that's awesome.
Accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself.
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth, it had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise. If my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness
Brother.
we were able to back her into a corner.
I mean, fair enough. Indeed, I have you to thank for that, traveler. You probably don't know it, but you've been part of the plan since the beginning. But, so y'all just waited for me to come back for Windbloom? For that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letter in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover, someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. And you know what? It worked. The fake Hertha, subject to, has met you on Dragonspire before. She thought even you had lost faith in me. Her confidence might get the best of her. Perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of the plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Even people were involved in this plan as it was. Enough people were involved in this plan as it was. And no other choice. Honorary Knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget.
Aww, that means a lot.
Oh, I love Mondstadt. In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, Honorary Knight. I feel all special.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Yes, side gate. Oh, we have Lisa and Razor.
Lupercal, it's you.
Oh boy. Good work, everyone. We're here to help. Oh my god, we get to hear Razor, the boy.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Oh, okay. Go, Razor, go. Oh, they gave him the physical claim. That's the physical claymore, right? I think it is. Okay. Who else wants some? Oh, okay. Phew. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
The boy. Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. She still scares me. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from this... I forgot how to say that school from Sumeru. Spantamet... We're just gonna move on. So you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene. How gentle? What gentle methods of electrocution? You know what? We're just gonna move on.
Gentle electrocution.
Oh boy. You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Ah, well, it's good to move about every once in a while. She still scares me. Okay. To the gate. Hey, Queen.
Oh. It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing
oh, no.
like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Wait, so you're telling me that Clea is on the loose right now? Oh, we're fucked. The monsters aren't even gonna be the issue. Where's Klee?
Explain what?
Where's the war criminal?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said.
Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose.
There's gonna be an
I'm
explosion.
sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I'm waiting for it. I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Please.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fighting first, conversation later. I thought it was gonna be
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Oh, I'm pressing 4 and not 3.
Shut up!
Oh, Klee is here. Oh, those are bombs. Those are bombs.
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
Yep.
Burst forth.
You never underestimate Klee, especially when Klee's got bombs. I feel like even if Klee didn't have any bombs, you should still be very wary of her. Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No, do I even attempt to do? No problem. Just leave it to Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Oh, this is so cute. It would be an honor, and Klee will do her best. A part of me is just like, do I do the gremlin voice for Klee? It would have been funny. I think we're fine. Alright. We have to head out the main courtyard. There we go. Is it done? That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit. Hi. Everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep. Right as rain. We're back. Klee kept Miss Eula safe the whole time. Oh, the whole way. Oh. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Oh boy. We can talk about it back at headquarters. Traveler and Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church to get some rest. Want to come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. An adorable little war criminal. Well,
Hi, everyone.
thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way.
Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life?
No, apologies. Just forget I said anything.
Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times.
Okay, Venti. Any notable information on the wind?
Of course. I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and its existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's own child. Oh yeah, because Rhine-Daughter made Durin. Rhine-Daughter made Durin and Albedo, and a bunch of other things as well. I'm thinking of their goddamn family tree again, and I need to stop. Or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found the fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. His mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. Yeah. In the end, however, Durin still lacked sufficient social intelligence. In fact, his army even got this far as a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling. It's close.
Wait, what do you mean it's close? Oh, would you look at that? Huh. This, Fonia? Here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Hello, little Miss, Bug? That's so. During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. We found you. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Nope. You ain't going nowhere. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared, I'll figure out a way to free you from his powers soon. Ah, hell yeah. Well, we did it. We saved Mondstadt. There's definitely nothing more to do. Alright. Alright, the others are looking after Fania. I'm gonna say Fania. I know it's probably not how you say it, but please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over?
Yep.
What do we do now?
More to do. What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti and the possibility of calling a tripartite conference? I don't know how to... I forgot how to... Yep, no. Yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years ago. Wait, what?
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either.
Okay. Like a middle ground. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity. So whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the Tripartite Conference is a gathering of 3 parties. Hexen Circle, the Annual Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church of Favonius. Ooh. Oh, I love this. Also, hello, peek at Varka? As I'm saying, I haven't seen all the other, like, posts about Varka these past, like, few weeks. Let's go. Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's great time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would.
Of course! Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
Yep. And little beeps.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka?
Let's fucking go. Grandmaster?
Oops, wrong contact. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
Damn.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Man just gets cut off. Like, yeah, we don't ignore that. Come on, Alice.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much. Come on. Give us the Hexen Circle.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, here we go.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun.
Oh, you know it's always good.
Barbados.
You know it's always good when you hear Alice.
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a
tripartite.
friend.
Okay, yep,
He's
nope,
asking for a
definitely
meeting.
butchered that.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice.
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented. Yep.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
Oh. In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Uh-oh. Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
I love this. Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant, Dodico.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Oh, I love that.
Wow, the attention to detail.
I love that so much.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while.
Hi, Alice.
On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
A long table when you're ready.
That's nice of you.
I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office, he's waiting for you there. Okay. Ba-da-da-dam-bam-ba-dam-bam. I think we can actually go to the second floor now. And I bet... Yep. Now we have to wonder. What's on the third floor? Alright, who's in his office?
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Oh. Oh, it's baby Durin! That no one in my community will know because I didn't do the event with him in it. I skipped that update. It's a mini Durin. Look at the baby. Hey, not so loud.
Mini Durin? What are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you floated away too fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me. Aww. Wait, why? My question is, where's the Wanderer?
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak off to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm going to replace the Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left
Yeah.
the storybook world, and now you're here.
That's what I thought. Sorry, I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a okay, yep. So it's making sense now.
What?
All of the research and stuff. Human transmutation. So you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time now.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose to the other Durin. Yeah, becoming human isn't as simple as just changing forms. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive. Almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like, if I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon becoming human both sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry. No one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project.
Oh boy, it does.
To get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know? Albedo told me he's the Trident Prince, a synthetic human, and if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the world. In the whole world, alchemical creations allowed to live in a human form. All living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in the world. I guess that makes us family. Oh, it does.
Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another.
It does, Durin, it does.
Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hakai know about this?
Yeah, like... Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this, duty. He didn't try to stop me, just told me to get a move on then. Oh, brother. And you're gonna go back to Sumeru as a human. Oh boy. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supported my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. Did you go into detail? I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Aw, you're so cute. Alright. Well. Go to the location indicated by Alice. Oh, we're going in here. Great. What are we going? You're forcing me to do Imaginarium Theater? You can't make me. Party cannot be changed during the Hexagon trip. Please choose a suitable party in advance. Hydro and Cryo. Okay. I think it's probably not smart I think I might actually put a Scoffier in. I feel like it's the right thing. Like, she's not my strongest cryo unit. She's not. But she does do decent, like...
Utensils at the ready.
Not decent cryo damage, but at least some cryo damage. I mean, I can keep, like, rotating her in and out. I just don't know. I just don't know. You know, it's just the fact that if we come over something that, like, needs cryo for something, I'll take that. If we need cryo for, like, a specific part in combat, it'll just be nice to have. I keep Bennett? Swap out for Shalonen? No, we can keep Benny. We can listen, if something happens, we can just reset. We're gonna be shrunken down onto that chessboard. I've seen the boss. I know what you are. But hey, listen, if we fail the battle, then I'll just cut it here and we can just go back to come back into when I actually do beat the boss. The power of editing, folks.
Please sit wherever you like.
VOD viewers don't get that.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Bones.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin and Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from the Mare... Oh...
Interesting. What else?
Okay. The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhine-daughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away or millennia. That day will come. I spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Clea and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. Yes. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know about it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other Oh, I see.
It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical module for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Vare. Is that how you say it? I really gotta learn how to pronounce some of this stuff. And the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon's venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemy setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
I don't know if that's meant to be good or bad. You see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
Oh, great. Just what we need.
That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexen Circle's trial.
Of course. I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. You're not even gonna try to talk me into it? Oh, you need convincing? I thought you'd want to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. And I'm not gonna argue with you.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved spectacle and any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no?
Oh,
Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
Damn.
The Hexen Circle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure.
Yep.
There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
God.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Later, Bo.
Thank you for being so
We're just leaving
understanding.
Paimon behind again.
Whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Alright. Then let me make a formal request. You go through this trial with me. Of course. Are you ready?
Then, my
Just
dear
about.
children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I know it. Alright. We are now small. And somewhere completely different. It's certainly in keeping with Hex and Circle. Oh. That's not menacing at all. We've been shrunken down to chest-sized pieces.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
Never mind, we are still in the same place. It's the background, okay? What is it? Nothing, it's just Carmen's voice is even louder than usual now I'm this size. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Aunt Alice, I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test?
Recuse herself?
I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal.
Okay.
Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Okay. Oh, I am so screwed.
Bow your head.
Oh.
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh, okay.
Attack the frosting.
Live.
Silence.
Burst forth.
I'm flying. You can't get me up here.
Moment
Oh,
of
okay.
birth.
Okay. Chest piece, attacking diagonal.
Bow your head.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power.
Albedo's here just ulting occasionally. Appreciate it, brother.
Be sanctified.
Feel this ancient power.
Oh boy. Oh, it's attacking like actual chess pieces, right?
You should present a united front.
Wait, what?
Coming to be.
Is this one? Yep.
Moment of birth.
Bow your head.
Nope, 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 nope. I really got a level of a Scoffy here, bro.
Great undertaking.
Okay. Phase 1. It's pretty simple. Alright.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
Phase 2? This one doesn't seem like
Well
Alice.
done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Oh, well. Down we go. Oh, let's go. Come on. Oh, Albedo in with the save. You okay? Hello. Okay. Yeah, this is when the real party begins. Oh, good lord.
The trial awaits.
Alright, time to do some work.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors? So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs.
Oh my god, they're even voiced. That's awesome.
In the spirit of Rheindotter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbala Trismegistus, to you.
It is time.
Barbala?
Slay our foes with
Aunt Barbie?
Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful. Unlike my own student, she can be so full of herself. I do wish she'd take a leaf out of your book.
Moment of birth.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. So yeah, I definitely needed cryo.
Off to the breather.
Yep, definitely needed that. Okay.
This ancient power.
My power is immense.
Just don't get stuck in the barrel.
Live.
Okay.
May I present?
We're just gonna keep Farina on heels.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Alright, one down.
Our performance is yet
Great undertaking.
Oh, no. That's off of that.
Come at the beat.
I dance for you, my dear.
And now,
Oh.
a towering return. Burst forth. Moment of birth. Live.
Oh yeah, we're fucked. Wait.
Let's light it up.
Oh yeah, no, Nuvalet dead.
To the breather.
Again.
Feel this ancient power.
Alright, Farina.
The curtain call has arrived.
Oh, he's angry. Okay. Alright, Farina, you just gotta live.
A little amuse bouche.
Witness my great undertaking.
Is that it? Oh, hell yeah. Note to self.
Yes, very well done.
Note to self, if I'm ever to do this boss again, upgrade Escoffier. Bring cryo. Yep, we did it.
They've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Hi, Alice.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
So that's Mona's teacher.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you.
Aw, thanks.
And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
Damn, that's crazy.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time,
Yep.
my dearies.
There she goes.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I.
Nice.
Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Yes, please. Please and thank you. We'd like to return to normal so we can do what we have to do. Please and thank you, Alice.
You're finally back. Great job. You made it all look so easy.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat that trial. Honestly, you kind of did. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free and we'll we'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the Dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Durin, the better. That one's pretty easy. Yeah, but I need to exit this room because it's not gonna let me teleport if I'm in that room. Alright. So we need to head to Durin's heart. I was like, am I gonna struggle to find this? Can I revive him yet? So, okay, so we're meant to go there.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever.
Yep.
Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Everything's got 100% exploration. Wanna climb into my hood? I haven't come here at all.
You sure? Is it warm in there?
Oh, that's like really nice. It should take some of the edge off. It might improve your mood. So nice of Albedo. Oh, I should have done the Healy thing a bit closer. Damn, it's been ages since I've been down here. Look at that heart. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon, I have to get to work.
Still beating away after all this time.
I remember first seeing this, man. This was awesome. Leave it to me. You two, stay on guard. Cool. Some mystical magic bullshit. Love it.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creations. But biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human. Albeit a unique category thereof, but then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I'm the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin with Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadcast sense, this project deals with both the past and future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, which the world cannot generate endogenously, is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is a science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well enough. Thank you. Hey. Dang, dude.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Jiren's body should finally die for good. Yeah. It's... Yep, stopped glowing. Everything's just normal.
Wait,
red
but
shades.
in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Jiren's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Jiren's alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. Okay. So what? You make mini Jiren a human and people go back to normal? Because of the dragon Jiren's influence being gone? Edit? Is that what I'm getting?
The show begins!
Again, should have done it closer. But I'm going into a cutscene, so it doesn't matter anyway. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure! We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom Star is gonna be this... Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. I'm guessing you're making us skip, yep, 2 days. I am not surprised. Oh. And just sit here for 2 days. I'm guessing... Oh, this, Celestia. Celestia. Oh. There we go. 2 days have passed. 2:30 in the morning. Yeah.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go
Go to the plaza. Is that... Oh, that's at the top. Yep, nope, we're flying in. I'm not climbing up everything. I got those waypoints for a reason. Back to being locked in. As you all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insight played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs always had a way of lifting people's spirit. Oh, it was Venti. And they were a great support to us all. Let us give a round of applause to this year's Windbloom Star, Venti the Bard.
Wow! Amazing!
Huh? No way! You're really gonna pick me?
Yep. Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Barbados himself.
Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern?
Okay. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, you can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd.
In that case, instead of a speech, how about a song?
I'll take a song.
Everyone, the best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away. Gather round and lend me your ears.
Alright. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, fireworks too? Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. Oh. Oh. Getting down to business. I hereby exercise the prayer of formation. Oh. Hello? Wait. Hey, yo. Okay. Because earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Is this how he's gonna, like, purge the... I traverse the 18th worldly and 20th passage. The worldly or wordy? I don't... Okay. Emergent soul, enter the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood and bone. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. Okay, dude. And apparently people were none the wiser to that giant, or the glowing that was happening around the city. Oh, awesome. How was it? Not bad, right? I guess I didn't get all the lines. Oh. There he is. I hate how they do that.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Give us a little bit. And they won't give us anything more of it until later on. Very smoothly. I'd say we achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some... Incredible work, Albedo. I graciously accept the compliment. It is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do and achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen.
She?
Your mom? Yep, my master and mother, Gold Rhine-daughter. A long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instructions to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time, I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting alive. That's crazy. It might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me. Get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh?
Okay,
no
yep.
wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I collected my mouse and didn't get to read that sentence. Great. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds we form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare. But for me, it's just part of my family life. I fear that carefree existence my brother has enjoyed thus far will come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Oh, if you could see the family tree, it's something. Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend the flower beds, and now I'm a gardener too. As long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since Since devouring Neberus, Neberus? Go with that. It would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I am truly happy for her. She doesn't always have a penchant for madness.
Devouring Nefarious?
Nefarious.
What's Nefarious?
Yeah, What? It's the name of the ruler of life. So, you, Albedo, are telling me that your mother, Rhine-daughter, one of the 5 sinners of Conria, known as Gold, has devoured the shade of life. Things things are making a bit of sense, but also, what the fuck?
What?
Yup. Huh? Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I truly know is that Nefarious is not God. Instead, because of Master's actions, she and Nefarious are now one. So, like, they like share a body. Is it like an Anaxa situation with the Circes? Like, is it? You know what? I shouldn't ask questions. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal and for choosing to stand by my side through it all. Does that mean Rhine-daughter is now ruler of life? Like the new ruler of life? Oh boy.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Paimon took the words right out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along this sentiment when I report back to Master Chief.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going. Bye, Albedo.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. Feels like we really made a difference.
Oh, yep, it was something, alright.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Wanna take a guess?
No.
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my 2 dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I?
Huh.
What do you think of the Cecilia?
I like it.
The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season.
Actually, not that bad.
Traveler, give me your hand.
Huh?
The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll take something.
The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. A secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one. The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs with you.
Alright, thanks.
Ah, well, all I did was deliver it. Although, I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be...
I'll buy you a bottle of wine.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Man's getting treated to a lot of, like, a lot of drinks.
Really? Oh, I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music to my ears.
God
So
damn it.
happy I could fly. Oh, it's like this festival was made for me or something.
Okay. It literally, you know what? Yep, move on.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell.
We've heard this.
Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he saw wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. This wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light.
I love that. Damn, alright. There it is. When is the 5.6 stuff done? Now we can actually go on to 5.7 stuff. The only question is, do I do it now? Do I double down on Genshin stuff today? I could. I heard the stuff's not really that long. What's this? Oh yeah, we get a new avatar thing. Oh, dude. That was awesome. I know it's still quite a bit iffy with like so many voices missing and stuff, but I honestly did not mind that. I'm glad they got Venti back. I'm so glad. I was happy with that. That was awesome. That was really cool. But yeah. Awesome update. Love to be back in Mondstadt, and we've got 5.7 stuff to do at some point.
Ah, hell. God damn it.